Commander, how's it?
Commander Bone,
Mashiane politically incorrect here. Where are we?
we are in Lotus Gardens Secondary, Ward 7. VD Lotus Gardens Secondary. We are in Lotus Gardens.
Who's convening here? Who's coordinating here? What zone is it?
We are in Atteridgeville zone. Nakele Shimane Makopo, I'm the convener of Ward 7. And then the VD is coordinated by Brian, who is not here.
Kiabona, you guys are busy doing a program on card registration. How many are your members and what are the numbers that you're expecting today?
Okay, since this is the first in Tshwane, by the way. We as Ward 7, we always excel, especially as Atteridgeville zone. So we thought it's very important and crucial that, as you know, Honabanong Batli Dilo Tsadi card will be the first one to do the card, which lasts for 5 years. We're expecting over 300 for today, which is our target, 300 members for Dilo Tsadi card. And we expect by Atteridgeville zone to reach over 70% of that amount.
300 members in your ward, in your VD?
Yes, in our VD, in our ward. And in our VD, we're expecting around 120.
So that man in Giyani has made 1,500 members. The big penny is not playing. So do you've got hopes of reaching those big numbers?
Initially, we said we will do it for 3 days, but because of other logistics, it did not happen. Unfortunately, we planned for 3 days. Some people made plans to come on a Friday and on a Saturday. Unfortunately, we were told that we are only given today. So it works against us who reach those numbers, unfortunately. But how the membership, we will make sure that we add extra numbers that we want to for them to degree.
So this is an administrative process that wants to bolster what you guys are doing as SMK on the ground administratively. Let's talk politically. Politically, you guys have been waiting, and I spoke to a youth leader who also laments the fact that they are waiting, they've been waiting for political structural guidance on how far it is. The national organizer has shifted his seat. He took over to be the national secretary general. Is this going to be an impediment? Does it mean things are going to run faster now that he's there, or things are going to be more slower?
As you know, our biggest commander, Kedleisa Zuma, said that Floyd, when he introduced him, he's more of a strategist. So obviously for him going to that position, Dilo will definitely run faster. We are also waiting. But one thing that we are waiting while working, we're given a command that we must start going to our VDs. So this is also part of our programs that we start with the VDs, then we go to the wards. Amandla Akonala in our VDs, we're starting there.
The improvements, where are you going to see the improvement? 8 secretary generals, what is it that MK is finding it wrong to permanently fill this position?
Remember MK, in MK, I'm thinking kitaba ya vetting. Remember, it's very important. We saw what happened with the Khumalo situations. It's a matter of vetting. We are still a new political party. We are only a year old, so we are trying to vet each and everyone just to make sure that we get the right candidates. We don't want to find ourselves in a Khumalo situations ever again.
Okay, if this campaign is successful, what numbers will tell you that it's successful? Is it a threshold of your own branch and VD that is higher? And who's paying these 120 rents? People from their own pockets?
Yes, it's definitely people from their own pockets. Remember, in MK, we don't want to find ourselves a situation where, like other parties, we pay for the people. Moko bereka because ke te patalletse. We don't pay for anyone in MK, whether be it 5 rand or 10 rand. So people are paying from their own pockets. Today it will be determined by the number of the people that we have in our zone and also in our ward. That will determine the success of today.
Those comrades who have already paid their 5-year membership or 1 year, what then happens? Do they then come here to automatically receive the cards?
The 1 year, remember, the Khumalo situation also puts us where we are today. This 5-year card system is for 5 years, of course, and then it's like it's a renewal in terms of getting our membership. So everyone is just new. We are starting from scratch.
The card administrator speaks about this process having started as early as March, so it's a rollout of the same program. So what I just need to find out, if I have paid 120 for 5 years, because people were very enthusiastic at that time, they paid 120 for 5 years, or they paid maybe for 1. When they come here, do they have to pay from scratch? So meaning there's no compensation, there's no reimbursement.
Unfortunately, there's no reimbursement. We are starting all over again. It's an administrative process that we find ourselves in, and there's nothing that we can do. Just because we love MK, we take command from the National High Command. Whatever they say we must do, that's what we are doing.
Last question regarding people who join MK. You guys are lucky now. You've got a document that strictly tells people when you come into MK, Zuma is the person who rules by decree. Now it's no longer a rumor, it's solidified in a document, which is a brilliant thing. So there are comrades who now have taken MK to court, claiming that they were told to pay their money from Parliament into the personal account of the Commander General, Jacob Zuma. Anything in closing around that issue?
Because it's still in court, all I can say it's sub judice.
Okay, so if indeed it's proven that monies did go into the personal account of the Commander General, what would you feel about it?
Obviously, it's the chess master. It could go to his personal account. We seriously don't care. Although we know that the money that goes into account, it's something that's going to help the MK.
Commander, thank you very much.
Commander Monet.
Thanks.